Howdy, howdy, neighbors. This is DJ Davenport, welcoming you and yours to Access to Bluegrass, a bluegrass show brought to you every week at this time by this station. And here is a fine bluegrass band playing their little hearts out for you. And with no further ado, here they are.
friends and neighbors and family members alike. Welcome, welcome once again, and we're going to try our best to entertain you for next little bit. We are Dayle, Eskridge and Changing Times, and as always, we're going to introduce everybody to you, and that way you'll know who to send the cards, letters, and the love mail to. Over here, the man looks like he's just been recently on the Chippendales tour, makes his home way down in Fairborn, Ohio, and we're awful proud and pleased to have him with us. That there is the Birdman himself, Mr. Jeff Bird. Standing right next to him is his son. And yeah, he's the one responsible for having him here. All the way to you from Bellbrook, Ohio, one of the finest and funniest mandolin players going. See, the fella's as honest as a day is long. That there's Mr. Joe Hall.
Hey, howdy, everybody.
Over here upon the guitar, he makes his home way down yonder in Flaherty. Not to be confused with Florida, as a lot of people have been. They've been showing up at his doorstep ready for a big vacation wonderland. And the only thing he can show them is right next door is Hogwaller, Kentucky.
Which is right down the road from Irvington.
That's right, and we'll go that way, and eventually he'll wind you up around, I think it's St. Louis.
Yeah, something like that.
But anyway, he's a mighty fine feller. He's, I haven't mentioned this on any other shows, but he was the 1998 nominee for the coveted Spigma's Midwestern Entertainer of the Year. This is none other than Mr. John Huck Berry.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Earl. That was mighty fine.
No. We're going to do a song now. This one was recorded by Lefty Frizzle once upon a time, and also Merle Haggard had a cut on it, as had Keith Whitley. And I like singing it, so we're going to do it. This is one called I Never Go Around Mirrors. I can't stand to see a good man go to waste. One who never combs his hair or shaves his face. Oh, a man who leans on wine over love that's told a lie. Oh, it tears me up to see a grown man cry. So I never go around mirrors. I can't stand to see me without you by my side. No, I never go around mirrors because I got a heartache to hide. I can't stand to be where heartaches hang around. It's so easy for the blues to get me down. Oh, to see a grown man crawl is more than I can stand. And I can't look into the eyes of half a man. So I never go around mirrors. I can't stand to see me without you by my side. No, I never go around mirrors because I it tears me up to see a grown man cry.
Mighty, mighty fine job, John, as always. Oh, here's one that I guess has been around as long as this band's been around. Actually, it was around longer than that. This is one about the third tune we ever learnt together.
Actually, we really only know 2 songs. We done did one of them. I think we'll do the other one now.
Yes, and well, we've got that list of songs that you wrote that we don't usually get into. I can't remember all of them.
Well, there's one I wrote, real pretty song. Yeah, it's called Meet Me Over by the Rock Pile, Baby. I'm a little boulder over there. And then after that one, I wrote another one that we like real well. It's called Don't Go Through the Screen Door, Mamaw, You're Gonna Strain Yourself. And of course, there's my all-time classic #1 hit. You can lock me up in prison and throw away the key, but you can't keep my face from breaking out.
That's on the flip side of the song that you rewrote, Mother's Not Dead, She's Only Playing Possum, right?
That's it, yeah. Of course, then there's another hit that Dayle likes real well called I Used to Kiss Her on the Lips, but It's All Over Now. And so several songs that we got coming out, but this ain't one of them. This is an old timer that's older than dirt. It's called Long Journey Home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill, $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Real cloudy and it's raining and I wanna go. Raining and I wanna go home. I'm on my long journey home. Lost all my money but a $2 bill, $2 bill, boys, $2 bill. I lost all my money but a $2 bill. I'm on my long journey home. Now, folks, undoubtedly you've heard a lot of different banjo styles over the years. Here's one I'd like to showcase for you. It's called the old two-finger style. Sounds a whole lot like this. Actually, it sounds exactly like this. Neighbors appreciated that one. Was just a getting up going and it went on, didn't it there, John? Yes, it did.
Didn't know I quite kicked it that fast there, but
by the way, I do want to tell everybody out there watching, Dayle here on the banjo, he's going to sing a fine song right now. Was nominated by the Spigma organization for Banjo Picker of the Year and does a fine job.
Well, I appreciate that, but that just goes to show you they were scraping the bottom end of the barrel.
Well, yes,
in
it does, but
1998.
we'll get over that. No.
Blues music has always been a big part of the bluegrass music. I believe when Bill Monroe, as a young man, when he was gathering up all the ingredients for bluegrass music, a fella by the name of Arnold Schultz, I believe, was a black man that Bill had befriended. He was a great blues musician. Fact is, there's a lot of stories told about him as being a great blues musician down around Rosine, which is not too awful far from Flaherty there, or from where I'm from. But as I said all that to say this, and this is a blues type of number, and this was written by the late Jimmy Skinner. Hopefully you enjoy it. This is one be coming out on a live project that we have recorded, and hopefully I have out by the time the festival season rolls around. And it's one called He Died Around Her at 21. He drank whiskey for his liver. He smoked cigarettes for his lungs. He loved the women for his ego. He died around her at 21. Well, he never would work at the sawmill. He couldn't stand that bright sunshine. He lived 21 years in his life, but lived 1,000 in his time. 'Twas one night when the blues had hit him. He must have drank 3/5 of rum. He got mad as Cain when I told him he'd never live past 21. Well, if a man ever hit me harder, well, I don't know where or when. He picked me up off of at Buffalo. He said, I'd like to be your friend. One night I overheard him talking with an old man at the bar. He said, oh, Daddy, I love you. I just don't like where you are. Well, tell Mama to turn my light on and turn down my feather bed. I'll be 21 tomorrow, but tomorrow he was dead. Well, it was 21 miles to that graveyard and 21 roses red. This is the story of a rounder who at 21 he was dead. Drank whiskey for his liver. He smoked cigarettes for his lungs. He loved the women for his ego. He died around at 21. He died around at 21. He died around her at 21. Lord, Lord. Oh, appreciate that, folks. Rounder 21. We've sang that in a lot of different states, ain't we, John? And carried that around with us a good little while there.
John, someone gave me a request here to...
A request for
Was
me?
a request? No, wait a minute.
Okay.
Boys, ooh, listen to this. Dear John. That sounds familiar. doesn't it?
Hey, that's to me. That's all right. That sounds familiar.
You realize every letter he gets that is breaks
Dear
his heart.
John?
He gets more
Yeah, I
Dear
always-
John letters than
I
anybody
have a bunch
else.
of Dayle John letters, yeah.
Dear John,
Okay.
it is so good to see you once again. You really do look nice. You really do look good, even. It's been a long time since we've been together. Let's meet out back after the show so we can be together once
Hey,
again.
that's cool.
You get kind of steamy in. It's signed sincerely, Harold.
John, as I let you contemplate that number,
me, Mr. Hall. We're going to have Dayle going to come up here. He's going to do a fine, fine song here for us. This is one he wrote all by himself in Florida, not Flaherty. He was in Florida. This plays the old claw hammer style of banjo on this one. And just sit back and listen. I think you'll like it a whole big bunch.
years ago when I was a boy, that was when my grandpa died. I never told no one, but all to myself, all that day I cried. I remembered how when our chores were done up towards the end of day, on his front porch swing with his old 5-string, he would softly play. He worked up until the day he died. He never had much of anything. Still, he took the time to show me how to claw an old 5-string. Many years have come and gone now since he passed away. But even now, if I close my eyes, I can still hear him play towards the end of day. Thank y'all.
Oh, that was fine, Dayle. Fine claw hammer banjo picking on there. And again, folks, thank you so much for sitting back and watching the show today. We're going to kick back. We're going to do one now. This is an old bluegrass standard, and we kind of got a bit of a different twist on it. And I hope you enjoy it. And I think Dale's going to kick it off here.
I am, John, but I'm going to tell you what. We had requests come in on the mailbag on this one right here.
Oh, we got one on the mailbag.
One on the mailbag
Okay.
for a little bit of John Barry's version of Doing My Time.
Oh, okay. On this old rock pile with the ball and chain, they call me by a number, not a name. Lord, Lord, I gotta do my time. Yeah, I got to do my time with an aching heart and a worried mind. Now that song there has been played a lot by a lot of bluegrass bands, but I decided, well, if I want to do it, I'm going to do it a little different. So here's what it might sound like if some of your favorite or not quite so favorite country artists decide to do this song. It might sound like this. Here's what the song might sound like if Dwight Yoakam decided to sing it. It might come across this way. Hell, I gotta do my time. I gotta do my time with an aching heart. Can't you hear my hammer? And can't you hear my song? I'm gonna swing it like John Henry all day long. Lord, Lord, I gotta do my time. Yeah, I got to do my time with an aching heart. Oh, and the That's enough, Luther. Well, that was Johnny Cash, if you didn't get it. There was a country singer that got started in the business about 1978, 1979. He comes from the great state of Florida. Here's what it might sound like if John Anderson sang his song. It might sound like this. It won't be long, just a few more days. I'm gonna settle down with my rowdy ways, with that gal of mine. Oh, with that gal of mine. She'll be waiting for me. I'm just a swinging when I done my time.
Good job, John. Good job indeed.
Thank you so much. Oh, again, thank you so much. There once was a feller named Hutton whose wife liked to make mutton. He walked up behind her, knocked her in the grinder. No Hutton, no mutton, no nothing. Anyways, we're going to do a song now. I think we got time for another in here, and Dayle does a fine job picking this one. And I like it a whole big bunch myself, and old standard called Lonesome Reuben.
Well, it looks like the old clock on the wall's caught up with us, and it's time to pack up our gear and get out of here and let another fine program come on. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate that. And we appreciate the cards and letters and emails and telephone calls, whatever. We really appreciate those folks. It makes this all worthwhile. And we want to thank our people behind the scenes, our whole crew. There's a bunch of them, so I can't name all of them. Until next time, this is DJ Davenport wishing you and yours the very, very best. And take care of one another. You couldn't take care of nicer people. Bye.